I really enjoyed the cheesecake.
Yes.
It was good. It was great.
What is up, everybody?
Hey, welcome, guys.
Welcome to the Ben and Boo podcast, episode number 2.
Numero dos.
But the first from us, because at U Convention, we found a couple of scrubs to take our place.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like one of those guys was like a homeless guy, wasn't he? Like
probably.
You just got him off
we
the
called him
street.
Daniel.
Yeah.
But we're at episode 2.
Yeah.
We are live from the Alabama Ministry Network Conference.
Let's go.
That's a mouthful, son.
I feel like just yesterday we were at District Council.
Right.
Man.
Don't you dare call it District Council now. I want to
No,
tell you
sir.
right now.
No, sir.
So we're here. That's where we are right now. Are you excited to be here?
I'm so excited. Can you not see the excitement on my face?
I'm excited as well.
I am beaming with excitement.
We're at 6:15, 7 o'clock start time tonight.
Yep.
Everybody here is finishing up. Most of our attendees are at the missions banquet right now.
Yes.
And so sponsored by the missions department.
That's right.
And so they'll be coming in soon. And so, Boo, we're here, man.
If you didn't get they had a saved seat. It was like just a little ticket you got with your packet if you were at missions banquet, so you could save a seat here. But
oh, is that right?
no, that's not a real thing. But that'd be cool.
Well, I think
That'd be
people are
awesome.
leaving. They're coming in to find
here
their
they
seats
come.
right now.
Here
and
they
so, but yeah, we are at Network Conference. Thanks for joining in tonight. A lot of
Yes,
people will watch
yes.
later because they're here right now, obviously.
Right.
And so let's go through the week really quick.
Yeah.
What the
it's
week
gonna be a
looks
great
like.
week. It's
So
gonna be
we're
a great
Monday night. We have our annual yearly address sermon from our superintendent, Dr. Kenneth Wayne Drawn.
Skinny Kenny, as
Did
he
you
used
know
to be
he-
called. Skinny Kenny. I've heard that straight from the horse's mouth. Straight from him. Now, listen, I mean to tell you, this sermon, it's always incredible. This,
It is
I mean,
good. Yes.
this is a year in the making. This
It
is a year in the making.
It's the preparation.
Yes.
It's the address. We're going to
yeah.
throw it down tonight.
Yeah.
Now, I did call
love
him
it when
Kenneth Wayne, and you never
Kenny Wayne?
– did you know his middle name was Wayne?
I didn't know that.
That is
no.
that was not being facetious. His name is Kenneth Wayne Drawn.
That sounds like a country western star.
Right.
Like
Well, there you go.
Kenny Wayne.
So that is tonight, Monday night, the address, the sermon from Dr. Drawn.
yes, I already feel it in my feeler.
Right.
I do.
We are 3 minutes in. And, buddy, I'm telling you, like,
Did we introduce
we're live, so
ourselves?
this
I
cannot be
don't-
edited.
I don't-
We did not introduce
No,
ourselves.
I don't think we did.
For those of you who don't know us, I'm
Yeah.
Ben Russell. I am your network youth director.
Yeah, you look different than last year, by the way.
Right.
Just wanted you
I
to know
feel
that.
a lot different from
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not as tall as I was last year.
No.
You know, so this is, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my name is Matt Boo Britt. It's just Matt Britt, but everybody calls me Boo. So,
Okay.
yeah, you can call
There
me
you go.
that
You want to
too.
say what all you do, your many hats that you wear?
Well, I'm the assistant district youth director. I'm also lead pastor of New Life Church, and love doing that. And so, yeah, just excited to be here and be
Yeah.
a part. You know, really, I just want to serve. You know, just like Master's Commission of old. I'm just here to. Can I just serve you?
Man.
Please let me serve you.
I love it. We're also joined behind camera
Yeah.
from our producer, Michael Harris.
Oh,
Michael,
there
thank
it is.
you
Yes.
for looking at the camera because he's behind the cameras. Thank you, Michael, for all that you're doing.
You know, he's a behind-the-scenes guy.
He is
really.
behind-the-scenes guy,
I mean,
so,
he's,
yep.
he props us up. Yeah, I felt like we should sing a song about that.
Right, sure.
You raised me up so I could stand on Mount. Thank you.
Episode 2.
Thank you.
know. So tonight we have our sermon from Dr. Drawn.
Come on.
Tomorrow morning mission service.
Yes.
Going to be a good one.
It's going to be great.
Tomorrow night, Dr. Mark Rutland, the man himself,
Yes.
will be
Yes.
speaking here tomorrow night.
Listen closely for phrases like David. We're excited about that. So let me tell you, Dr. Rutland is a phenomenal communicator. I
Yes,
think you're
he
really
is.
going to enjoy it. It's going to be great.
We are joined, our first guest of the night. It's a
Oh,
special
come on.
one.
Yes.
Could not have been better timing, by the way. We are
Yeah.
joined by our superintendent,
What are you guys
Dr.
doing?
Ken Drawn.
Dr. Kenneth
So let's get him
Wayne
over here.
Drawn. Come on, get in this microphone.
Get in right here.
Yes,
What
sir.
are you guys doing?
Well, they let us in. We broke in here. We didn't think you would mind us doing this tonight. You know, a little entertainment, little setup for council. You good with that?
I'm ready.
Awesome. We were literally we were just telling them that you were going to be speaking tonight in your yearly address. Anything you want to say about tonight?
Yeah, pay attention.
Right, pay attention. So,
like it. That's
you know, it's not like you have anything going on, like you're not running a conference and getting ready to preach in a few minutes. So,
Not at all. Not at
but
all.
you are our first official guest. That's how it
Good
should
to
be.
Good to be a guest. With two great great guys doing this.
Well, thank you. We paid him to say that, by the way. So we're trying not to get ourselves fired. So thank you, Brother Drawn, for jumping in as well. So anyway, look, tomorrow night,
Credentials in
Dr.
check.
Mark Rutland will be speaking. And then Wednesday morning, we will have, let's say Wednesday night, we're going to have our ordination service. So a lot of cool, awesome things happening.
So exciting about
We
that.
got Mark Rutland here. We got Larry Henderson here. We've got Justin Smith going to be speaking,
go.
David Rayleigh.
Yeah.
All kind of things happening today or this week. And then today we had our yearly golf tournament, the Superintendent's Invitational.
We did.
We played
did.
in it.
We did.
You want to talk about that?
Well, I felt like that clearly we were the front runners, and so I just kind of sandbagged my game a little bit just so that somebody else could win.
Well, I can tell you, I could not have played worse today.
Right?
But
Yeah.
I'm just here for the people.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just here to be a part, and I'm here to serve. And so,
You know, when I think of Ben Russell, I think a man of the people. That's really,
a man of the
I
people.
feel like it's the moniker that you own. You
Well,
live
100%.
that. You live it.
Today's golf tournament was sponsored by Speed Delight and BGMC. So
Let's
we're going
go.
to shout out to Pastor Vint Norris.
Yes.
He did a lot of
yes.
heavy lifting for the tournament. His team also won the tournament today.
Yeah, that's not
We've got
suspect
Vint
at all.
Norris. We got
That
Hunter
is
Tobble.
non-suspicious at all.
We got Brandon Turner. We got Shooter McGavin. We
Shooter-
got
yeah, they
all
crushed
four killing it today
Crushed
in the
it.
golf tournament. So
Crushed it. They were cheering ahead of us. Like when they would do good, they cheered. Not a lot of cheering from our team.
Hey, and I want to give a quick shout out to all the people who are coming tonight that accidentally drove to First Assembly of God,
Oh man.
not Evangel Church.
Hey, if you're in that parking lot, guys, you're in the wrong spot.
Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's not a safe neighborhood. Get out of there. I'm just kidding. It's Montgomery. We love
Right.
you.
Boo, are
Time.
you ready for a little trivia?
Oh, bring. Okay.
'Cause,
Yes.
all
yes.
right, we're
I
good.
wasn't prepared
We're
for
gonna
this
we're gonna
at
take
all.
we're
I'm
gonna
ready
take
for
the
it.
show to about a quarter till. So we got plenty of time.
Oh yeah, let's go.
We got plenty of
Let's go.
time. In
Just
fact,
relax.
if you're watching and you have a question, you can
Yeah.
text us. I'm going to take my phone back from Boo
Yeah,
over
just drop
here.
it. Yeah.
Text us if you have a question, anything you want to add into here. If you need directions from First Assembly of God to Evangel Church, it's not a hard
It's
drive.
not. It's not.
We
We
can
can go
let you
Bell
know,
Road
so
to Vaughn Road and I'll
that's
get
it.
you here.
All
Yeah.
right. We're going to call this Network Conference Trivia.
I'm ready.
Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Question number 1.
Ready.
Where was the very first district council held
For Alabama?
for Alabama?
Oh, that's easy. Easy. Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Do you think that our first one was held in another state?
Well, I mean, that's where it all started, you know. Azusa Street, that was beautiful. I feel
Well-
like that after that, when the Holy Spirit fell, it was like a reverse of the Tower of Babel. Instead of them being scattered and confused, then all of a sudden they were scattered and released into the ministry.
I'm going to call that correct.
Thank you.
I am going to, based on my research, Michael's shaking his head no.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
believe our first council was
Where's Dr.
held
Sharp when you need
in
him?
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
That's where I got that information from.
We've got John Loper sitting behind over here, so I don't know what he knows, but okay.
where
Here we
great
go.
things are happening all the time.
There you go. All right. According to producer Michael Harris, the very first district council was held at Hartford Assembly
just
of
be
God.
Hartford.
What
Hartford.
city was that in?
In Hartford, Connecticut.
Is there? Oh, in Alabama?
Oh,
Okay.
all together. Alabama, Georgia, and
He's
Florida.
been doing research, obviously.
SEC. It just means more, Ben.
It just means more. Okay. So Hartford
Yeah.
Assembly of God in
Yes.
Hartford.
You know Hartford.
It's near Dothan. Okay.
Yeah, who's the pastor there, Ben?
Michael, do you know who the pastor is there? I don't. Does
Yeah.
Hartford still exist?
So, it does, for sure.
Oh, it does.
For sure.
In
yeah.
Alabama?
Absolutely.
Okay, I probably.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think
Number 2.
Matthew Griffin just became the lead pastor there.
Okay,
So,
awesome. Okay, number 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Who spoke at the 100th Alabama District Council?
I
Who
got it.
spoke at it?
I got this one.
And
I
now
know
look,
this.
it's a trick question because there's going to be multiple answers.
Yes. Yes.
So let's start with number 1.
Dr. Kenneth Drawn.
That is correct for sure.
Boom. I'm
Dr.
2 for 2.
Kenneth Drawn, one of the very first at
Yes.
the 100th District Council. Now we've been setting that up this entire night.
Right.
He always speaks Monday night.
Right.
He also spoke at
That
the
was a given.
101st
That's kind of like the
and
free
the
space on
102nd.
bingo.
All right, let's keep moving.
Okay. Also, Dr. George Wood.
Dr. George Wood,
Yes. Yes. We brought in the
who's
heavy
now in
hitters.
heaven.
Yes.
But yes, he spoke. The
late Dr. George Wood.
the late Dr. George Wood
Yes.
spoke. Who else spoke? Do you know?
Choco de Jesus.
He did.
Yes.
He
Yes.
did speak. So good job.
Thank you.
You were obviously at the 100th.
I was there.
Okay.
I have a picture with Dr. Wood.
Oh,
it was
nice.
beautiful.
Now,
Yeah.
do you know what year this makes? What year are we in for
we
district
are
council?
at the 110th district council.
You did your homework too.
Yes, I did.
like it. Okay.
I did.
Question
Absolutely,
number 3
absolutely.
here. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay. Question number 3. When was the last year Alabama All-State Choir performed at Network Conference?
Are we talking about teenagers or adults reliving their dream?
If they were referred to
Oh, I'm sorry.
now, okay, I'm not going to say it. Now, whenever the last time a choir was introduced as the Alabama All-State Choir.
that was the 100th
Good answer.
district
That was a
council.
trick question
Yeah,
even.
it was. No,
All right.
it was great.
When
and
was
it was
the-
phenomenal, by the way.
When
they really,
I
really
agree.
good job.
They did a good job. When was the last time the true teenage All-State Choir performed at District Council?
I don't know that for sure, but I'm guaranteed that
I've got your answer.
Greg Kelly has a CD of it in his office.
He probably does. 1999.
99.
Look it up, Michael. 1999.
Wow. Look at this
The
guy.
last time All-State Choir performed at the Alabama
Wow.
Network Conference.
That's beautiful.
District
That's
Council.
beautiful. Let me tell you something. I
Tell me
wasn't
about
married then. I was a groupie of the Alabama All-State Choir.
Is that right?
Oh, yes, sir.
I don't know if you remember this. You and I went to see them together in Garywood one time. We were
I do
teenagers.
remember that.
Do you
Yes,
remember that?
I do remember that.
We went to Garywood, but we were on camp staff, but we did not go report for like work that Sunday night.
Instead,
David Rayleigh was DYD.
Yes, yes.
I don't know how we did that. I'm just okay. But we did go.
Yeah, let's not bring
You
it
gave me some good counseling.
up. I did.
You know what I'm saying?
I do remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
you
the
gave me
Lord
some good
was in your
counseling.
life
Okay.
that
So
day. Yeah.
a little network trivia, network conference trivia. All right,
love
I got
it.
a couple more for you.
I'm ready. Yes.
Okay. All right. Who spoke at the 105th network conference? 105th.
105.
It wasn't that long ago, so you don't have to go very far back.
Was that the Shania Twain All Ladies lineup?
Good call.
Yes.
Good.
Let's go.
Do you remember who their names
Let's
were?
go. Melinda Henderson spoke.
She was
at
one of
that
them.
Donna Barrett spoke
Yes.
at that one.
That's a good call.
Beth
That's a good call.
Garcia
Yes.
spoke.
And somebody, I don't know who this was, but somebody made like a meme
Yeah.
of all the. It was like a picture of all of them with that Shania Twain song playing in the
I
background.
feel like that's under the blood. I do.
Who did that? Do you know?
I don't. I'm
Okay.
not sure. I'm
I wouldn't say it here
48.
probably.
That's hard to recall. at
Okay,
this point.
I like it.
It's difficult.
All right, you ready to swap it up? Here we're gonna go.
Bring it.
We're gonna go top 10 things overheard at network
I
conference.
love it. That's very Letterman of you.
Top
top 10.
10
to have a top 10
things
list.
overheard. It could be hallway, lobby.
Yeah.
In here talking right now, whatever you got.
Yeah.
I'll start with number 1.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, we're
ready
going to
for
share
it.
these. All right, number 1. Why are we calling this network conference? You're going to hear somebody.
You're gonna hear that. Yes.
Somebody's going to say, "Well, this is district council."
Right.
No, it's network. Well, why are we calling it network conference?
Because we voted on it is the correct.
It is
answer.
the network conference.
We voted on it.
So
and said
number one
yes.
thing, we
That's
could have
right.
started backwards. All right. Anyway,
All right.
I'll say number 2 as well.
All right, number 2. Come on.
Number 2, how much you running?
Oh man, yes. Let me tell you something. That's a common theme. Common theme. How many you running? How many? You know what my favorite answer to that is? Somewhere between 2 and 3,000. And they're like, oh, 2,000 and 3,000. I'm like, no, between 2 and 3,000.
What about
That's my favorite answer.
how many did you have on Easter?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
one.
That is a good one.
So
yes,
how many
for
did you
sure.
have on Easter?
Yep.
Not salvations.
Services.
How many did you have on campus?
Oh, campus. That's right.
Yeah, we're
yes.
going to bypass that whole salvation thing.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Anyway,
If
that's
you
number 1.
drove
Number 2.
If you drove on the parking lot just trying to find directions somewhere else, we count you on Easter. We want you to know that.
That's right. If you're a roach rolling across the ground, You're in the count.
You're
Okay.
in. All right. Next, number 3. You got to know it and you're knower. You're gonna hear that.
you will
You might hear that tonight.
you will overhear that for sure.
Yes.
This is one of my
Yes.
favorites. Number 4. Where are we eating after service?
Oh man, come on.
That's something you're going to hear a lot.
You could go fancy like Applebee's.
You can go Applebee's.
I mean,
I
you
like
could
it.
go. You hit a little Firebirds. I mean, you could go like, hey,
You're
let's
going
just
pricey.
gut bomb like Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Come on.
Well, you kind of got to
Milo's.
figure out what is open late. If you're
True.
watching this,
Yeah.
you're in Montgomery, your choices are going to be pretty limited.
Whataburger's open.
Whataburger's
pretty late.
going to be open late.
A Waffle House.
There is a party going to happen at the Applebee's on Atlanta Highway.
Who had on their bingo card that Ben and Boo would talk about places to eat because
After service
that's
tonight,
pretty much a free space. too.
Applebee's.
Yeah.
You got Waffle House. You got Whataburger. Or you could go to Brother Dron's house.
Yes. What's that address?
He lives nearby here, actually.
Okay. All right.
So it's
great.
close by. It's very close by.
Perfect.
All right. So where are we going to eat after service?
Yeah.
Matt Griffin just walked by. Matt Griffin,
Come on. The newest reverend.
don't trip over our cords now.
Newest lead pastor
Come on, Matt.
in
Come
the
on up
Alabama
here.
district.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a pause right now in the Things Overheard at Network Conference. We are joined by a lead pastor. This guy
pastor.
was a youth pastor. He abandoned in a generation.
Yes. Thank you for that.
And he is the brand new lead pastor at River Valley.
Get in this, Wes.
River
Yeah,
Valley.
Come
Come
on,
on in,
River
Wes.
Valley. River
We
Valley,
got
come on.
guys. We got
Come on.
two pastors with us. We're so
welcome
blessed
by-
right here.
This is the golden
Matt
child
Griffin.
of CPND, Wes
Yes.
Jones.
We've got Wes Jones
And,
from Fellowship Church in Oxford. We've got Matt Griffin from River Valley, Madison. Both of these guys were youth pastors.
I can guarantee
Completely
you-
turned their backs on this generation.
Yes.
I'm
I-
totally,
absolutely.
I'm totally.
Who hasn't?
Matt, tell us about this sports coat that you're wearing, and did you wear a
Get in
sports
close.
coat last year?
Fantastic.
Lean in, lean in.
Lean in here,
I,
Matt. I've never seen this guy
Now
in a
that
jacket
I'm a real
before.
pastor, I feel like I have
Oh.
to dress the part.
I like that.
I
I like
do
it.
not like that.
I kid, of course. I kid.
We're just happy that you're here.
Yes. Thanks for making it.
Because usually, Matt, you would already be at Chili's by now.
True.
I wouldn't be here.
Right.
The baby
He would.
backers.
He would not be. And then we got Wes Jones.
Yep.
Wes, say hello to everybody really quick.
Hey everybody!
in
Incredible,
here. You
incredible
gonna have to lean
job!
over to that mic.
Incredible job from you two.
Come on.
A laugh a minute, good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Man, just you guys are top notch.
Wes, can you tell us really quick how, well, both of y'all,
Yeah.
how did Easter Sunday go for y'all last week? Talk to us a little about Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday was incredible. Multiple salvations.
Yes.
Packed house.
Love it.
which Most of that's pretty normal, the packed house deal.
Yeah.
But just good energy.
Yeah.
People
I love it.
are excited.
I like it.
So yeah, it's good
I
stuff.
love it. Yeah.
You know, that's important and all, but can you also tell us how do you work that jig on a largemouth bass?
Oh,
Low and slow.
yes.
I like it.
You
There
got
go.
to.
Like barbecue.
That's
Like
right.
barbecue.
That's it.
Like barbecue.
Yes,
Perfect.
that's it. That's
good.
right. Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Matt, yeah, thank you, Wes. Matt, really quick, how did Easter go in River Valley?
Tell us about it.
Easter was awesome. I mean, we've been in our church for 9 months.
I
now,
love it.
And we've seen a lot of growth. And Easter Sunday was packed house, but you know how it is the week after. So
Everybody's done their duty.
yeah, they
They're like,
went to
"See
church.
ya."
Yeah. So, but we have past actually yesterday we had one salvation, 5 first-time guests. So yesterday was powerful as well. So it's been God's doing some great things in Madison.
that's awesome.
But I do miss youth ministry.
Hey, we
We-
miss
I
you
don't-
in
we-
the ministry, but we appreciate you
love you
stepping
guys.
up. Yeah.
So we
For sure.
do have some people commenting here.
Oh, come on.
We were also referred to as the Rick and Bubba of the Assemblies of God. I'm not opposed to that.
I like it.
I mean,
especially
I
if you're
consider
going to start
I
drafting those
consider it
paychecks
a compliment.
like
I forget what we were talking about, but the answer on here was Vaughty Lambert. So somebody preached.
that. That is.
Oh,
That's the right answer.
yeah.
Yes.
And then Tony Mess says Michael Harris is the man.
I
And
agree.
he says these two fellas are incredible. I don't know if he meant me and you or Matt and
I'm going Matt and Wes.
I'm gonna
for
go
sure.
Matt and Wes as well. So
For
yeah,
sure.
Heather Griffin obviously just jumped on because she heard it. Probably Matt was
She's
on
like,
here.
hey,
So
that's my husband.
that's my husband. All right, we got about
That's
10
my
minutes
man.
left, Boo.
The Ben and
All right, here's
Boo
the deal.
Show. Bring us a little
We're going to
something.
keep going on the 10 things overheard at Network Conference.
Ready?
Number 5. We're
Number
still in
5.
the food category.
Ready.
Would it be rude to leave early for the restaurants? I think it is rude.
I do think so.
Have you ever done it?
Man, that's a strong question right here in the mic and in front of the camera. But yes, I have. Yes, I have.
But you had a reason to, right?
I did. Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
I'm for that.
It was not a good reason, but it was
Now,
a reason.
I love number 6. This was your idea, so I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
come on.
let you hit number 6.
Hey, do you have our most recent prayer card?
Our most
You're
recent
going to hear that. You're going to
prayer
hear that
card.
this week. Yes.
You are going to hear that multiple times,
Yes.
and you need to take it
That you do
because they
need
may
to
have a
take
new
it.
one. Michael, do you have a new card?
Yes. Come on.
Please,
Here,
Michael's
he's coming.
going to get
He's
a prayer
coming with
card
it.
right now. Let's give Michael a quick shout out here. He did all this
Absolutely.
work. We got Michael as a U.S. missionary here.
Listen, Michael was just in my church a few weeks ago putting in new cameras. So
yeah,
look at that.
Michael
new
has a prayer
He's got a
card.
new prayer
Show
card
the
right
camera.
here,
Yeah.
Right here. Hey, listen, the missionaries are trained to say, hey, really, most importantly, we need your prayers, but that's a lie. Most importantly, they need your support. All right? So, pastors, get out there and support these missionaries.
Go support them
Let's
for
do it.
sure.
And pray. And pray.
Another
for sure.
popular thing overheard at Network Conference.
Come on.
Who is the host church pastor?
Here?
Nobody ever knows.
Yeah.
Well, here it's Mike Rippey.
You'd be hard pressed to not
But
know that one here.
nobody, every year it's like, hey, who's the pastor here?
Yes.
Doesn't matter where the church is. Nobody ever knows who the pastor is.
Right,
So,
right.
number 8, how
Come on.
many luncheons are they going to ask us to attend?
Well, listen, here's the deal. If once they got you, they won't keep you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no need to go somewhere else. When you can get the best cheesecake, salad, mashed potatoes, green beans, and pork tenderloin this side of the Mississippi. I mean, hey, you're not going to get any better. If I don't get baked chicken this week at a luncheon, I might flip a table. I'm just telling you, it could happen.
Well, so we had a banquet tonight.
Yes,
I think there's a CP&D lunch tomorrow.
there is.
There's
Yes.
also a ladies' luncheon tomorrow.
Yep.
And then Wednesday,
If you're
there's
in charge
Speed the
of
Light
the food
banquet.
for the ladies' luncheon, they would like more than salad. That's just a random.
Well, what
request.
about chicken
Just
salad?
throwing that out
We have that too. So.
More, yeah.
Yeah,
Ma-
but
hey,
there-
get them ladies some ribs. They would probably like
But
that.
there
some baby
are a
back
lot
ribs.
of like
Go
meal
ahead.
gatherings.
There are, yes.
I mean, we've already eaten once tonight as it is.
True.
We had to leave early
and
to
let's
get
be
here,
honest,
but
we will eat again.
we're going to be at Applebee's probably tonight
Second
on the Atlanta
supper,
Highway.
yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure. We're hobbits at District Council.
we got any? I see a couple people.
Yeah,
Is that, okay.
yeah.
What you got right there?
Kim Burdette says, "Don't leave as the final prayer is being said." Oh,
yeah, I can. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
yeah.
fair.
I mean, if you've made it that long, you might as
That's
well
fair.
stay. Yeah, for
Number
sure.
9.
Come on.
How do you work this electronic ballot
You
voting
know,
device?
It does seem to be challenging. Let me tell you this: if 12 o'clock is still flashing on your VCR at home, we're going to need you to sit next to somebody who's got some Nikes on. All
Now-
right? That's just
Ki-
a little
the
request.
electronic voting device, it's pretty like they come on stage and show you how to do it.
yes.
And they even put up on the
Give it
screen, they're like,
a test.
what's your favorite deli sandwich? Jimmy John's, Subway, or wherever, McAllister's.
I will tell you
Vote
this,
1, 2,
though.
or 3.
But look, when it goes live, my hands start to sweat because I'm like, don't mess this up, right? I mean,
It is important.
It is. So I do get nervous.
Well,
Yeah, they're going to give you all the instructions.
so that they'll be like, all right, we have 274 voters. And they'll be like, we have 160 votes cast. How many that couldn't figure it out? And there's like 100 people raise their hand.
right.
So that's always a thing. But the electronic device is not difficult, not for me at least.
No.
But I
Man,
mean,
I
you know,
mean, those are probably the same people that folded their paper ballot when they told them not to. So,
True,
you
that's
know,
true.
It happens.
number 10,
Come on with
who
it.
are we voting on this year?
Who are we voting on this year?
Man, that is every year.
Every year.
I don't even know
every
the
year.
answer to that. It doesn't even
I-
matter.
There's a lot. Let me tell you this.
It
It's a
doesn't
lot-
even
I think
matter.
It's a lot of things this year. I think
Okay.
it's a lot of things, yeah.
Well, I mean, it does matter, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
I
Right.
shouldn't say. Jimmy Ginn wants to know. He wants to say how good we look on camera. Thank you, Jimmy Ginn.
Thank you, Jimmy. We
We
appreciate,
appreciate that. All right,
Yeah.
Boo. We got about 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Hey,
We've had
thanks
some
everybody
fun,
for
yeah.
for tuning in. We'll be here every night, District Council.
We'll be back tomorrow
Yeah.
night. It's only going to get better every night.
For sure.
And then we eventually would like to do a podcast that we release an episode maybe once a month or
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
every 2 weeks. We already have our producer.
For sure.
He's already agreed
Definitely.
to do it, you know, so
He could turn into like Speedy from Rick and Bubba and actually be on the podcast after a while.
that's
so.
100% accurate.
Perfect.
So we just got to get our schedules synced,
Yes.
record them. We've already got great ideas as it is.
That's right.
Kevin Lewis is saying hello.
Hey, look, if you're here, guys, go check out all those missions tables. There's a lot of great
Yeah,
things. You
for
could
sure.
win a bobblehead, I heard.
Yes, you can win a bobblehead out there. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in the lobby,
Yeah.
down the hallway. So if you watch this later tonight, make sure that you take a lap.
Yeah.
And so,
If
do you
you're-
know who this is supposed to be, by the way?
Yes. I think that is Silver Surfer. I'm pretty sure.
Are they giving these? How do you win this thing? Do you know?
I don't know that.
Well,
I'm
this
sure
is
he's
just table decor for us right
I think
now.
he's looking for it right now.
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna
to
tell you now. If
'cause
you
we
look
borrowed
close,
it.
if you look close at this, I think you could probably figure it out.
Yes.
Now there's a name on it. I'm not even going to read the name,
No.
but somebody has made a bobblehead.
Let me look at it again.
They've made a bobblehead of
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the
That's Cal
important
Ripken
people
Jr.
here in the room.
You get a Cal Ripken Jr. bobblehead.
And apparently, if you go by their booth and you register, you can win this. So I'm
Bro.
just saying,
Missionaries are stepping up their game.
they're stepping up their game. So I'm going to put that guy right back there.
Hey, missionaries, don't bring us any of that gross candy from a country that you live in. You didn't like it over there. We don't like it over here, okay? We want Jolly Ranchers.
And we're going to keep stealing stuff from the tables, obviously.
We will, yeah.
Hey, by the way, if
you
you're a
could be
missionary
highlighted.
watching this, we would probably not turn down some like bottled waters or candy tomorrow night.
It's true.
If you just
yes.
left it, like our stuff's going to be set up over here, if
Yeah.
you just left some snacks on this table,
I mean, this is-
we wouldn't turn it away.
This is prime real estate to get your prayer card just sat
And we
up
got
there like that.
we got a Michael Harris prayer card. We've got this bobblehead. So I would like to see some gifts left on this table. We'll promote it. Leave us your prayer card. We'll talk about
Hey,
it.
Brooks Till is watching, by the way.
Brooks
he's
Till.
got eyes on us
I'm
tonight,
talking about
so,
Brooks Till,
just so
the
you know.
DYD of Tennessee.
What, hey,
my guy.
Brooks, I just want to say thank you for taking us to Buckeye Donuts.
Yes,
that
sir.
Was
In
amazing.
Columbus, Ohio.
Man, that was beautiful.
Out in the middle of the night.
I mean, pulled up on 2 wheels and said, "Get in the truck," and I did, and we ended up getting donuts.
Quick
It was
story
beautiful.
about Brooks. He came to my house one time. First of all, he was supposed to be there at 7 p.m.
Yes.
He showed up at midnight, which he told me he was running late. I thought that meant like 20 minutes. This man rings my doorbell. I'm up waiting for him. I open the door. He's holding a large pizza. Doesn't say hello. He just says, "Hey, go ahead and grab some paper plates." And why? And he says, "While you're
that's
out
so
there, you go ahead and grab some paper towels too."
Perfect. That's how you want it right
that's
there.
and
That's
I
what
was
you
like,
need.
and I did it.
It was sure.
And I probably grabbed
Why would
some
you not?
Topo Chico or something like that. or
Topo Chico.
some, some
Tonight's
sparkling
episode
water.
is sponsored by Topo Chico.
Yes, some lemon lime. Okay, boo.
All
Here
right.
we go.
Come on.
We're
Let's
going
take
to turn
it
the
home.
page into
Yeah.
some. We're going to sign off here in a minute, but obviously this is an important week. We like to have fun.
For
You
sure.
know, we come up here and goof around a little bit, but the important part of this week is what God's going to do in these altars, what
Yes,
God's going to do
absolutely.
in the services in general, through the messages. I know a lot of people come to this hurting every single year. And
sure,
so what are
for
a few
sure.
things that we think that we're believing for that God can do this week?
Yeah. I'd say, as a lead pastor, I think renewal is one of the big things that I look forward to for Network Conference. Just that sense of a refreshing in my spirit and to come and really not have any responsibilities.
Yeah.
I
love
love that.
that.
Just to kind of be able to lean into the Spirit and hear what the Lord's saying. A lot of times it's stuff that I've picked up in devotion or things that He said, but then a speaker will say it here, or even during praise and worship, just the Lord will speak to me in a new and a fresh way. So I think renewal is really important.
When it's like you said, you're not having to do anything. And so, man, as a pastor, of course, I say that. You're doing this podcast right now.
Hey,
But
listen.
as a pastor, you're always leading, always doing. And so I know that's difficult. And so I think renewal is good. I'm going to go with fellowship, how
Oh, man.
important it is to be together, and just networking, fellowship. Fellowship is a core of who we are.
That's right.
We are a fellowship. And so
It's a big
I'll
part
throw
of
that
us.
out there as well.
Yeah, I love that. I think that Alabama does a fantastic job of connecting ministers together, and network conferences. That's a big part of it. Getting
Yeah.
to see your friends and hang out with them. So,
And there's a lot of that going on even right here behind us.
oh yeah,
A lot of fellowship going on, and just people catching up with one another. Maybe hadn't seen each other in a while, and so it's really special when you're around people that do what you do. Is always a special thing.
Yes.
Because they can relate to what you're going through.
That's right.
The hurdles you have, and all those things.
Yep.
So I'll go fellowship.
yeah. I think fresh vision is another thing. It's important that you come to a place and just kind of have a chance to reset. Easter's just gotten over. That's not always the case here, but we just come through Easter, and so you're just kind of trying to hear from the Lord. And this is a great place. This is a safe space to hear from the Lord.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a great place to hear from the Lord.
Yeah.
Watching on live stream, man. I just shut in with the Lord for this time and just let Him speak to you, because I
Amen.
believe He wants to
For
kind of
sure.
impart that fresh vision.
Yeah, and I'll go. My last thing for what we're believing for is healing.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
physical healing. I'm talking spiritual, and just, we don't know what these pastors are going through. We don't know what their spouses are going through, their families. We know this. There's people in the room that'll be hurting, and so we'll be praying for as we move forward. It's just all these things that God will do all these things this week.
Yes.
We are believing for healing.
We are.
We know there's people in here that are believing for a physical touch, for a physical healing. It may be in their own life or somebody else's life, and so we're praying for that. And in just like you said, a spiritual renewal,
Yeah.
to their minds, that God would just do something in them, that they don't have to resign, they don't have to leave, that God's not done with them where they are yet. So
That's right.
I'm believing for that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boo, before we sign off, anything you want to sign off with or close out with?
I'm stoked, man. I'm excited. Looking forward to Network Conference this year. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be
gonna be
a
great.
great week. So
Yeah, and so we'll be back tomorrow night and Wednesday night, 6:15.
6:15.
We'll go live both nights. Come back and join us tomorrow night. We're going to have some giveaways, so jump online with us. We're going to have some Q&A online and things like that. So